What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Throne and Liberty video. In this video, we are going to go ahead and go over the way that you guys can get your very first purple weapon very quickly, very easily, and completely free with absolutely no RNG. So, to begin with, let's go ahead and go over the possible ways that we could have been grabbing a weapon. We could be grabbing it through any of these world bosses. As you see right here, we can get the crossbow dropping from this world boss. However, the chance is very rare. This item is also going to go to your guild so they can choose if they want you to receive it or not. And maybe you're in a bad guild who's not even going to give it to you. So hopefully you're not in that kind of guild. Hopefully you're in a guild who will let you get that item. But again, that's a very rare chance to get it. It's going to take you weeks, if not months, to get it. So what other way when we grab it? We can grab it from the co-op dungeon. If we check here, we've got a 5% chance at a staff, a 5% chance at a bow. So after about 10 runs, we might be able to get a random weapon between these two. So that too is something that you could do, though as you know that's going to be quite difficult if you could go on a dry streak, and it could take quite a long time to get your weapon that way. We can also get it guaranteed by farming all of our dungeons. We can craft whatever weapon we want, but that too will take a while. And clearing these dungeons with a blue weapon is kind of difficult because these bosses are very, very difficult unless you understand all the mechanics. Now that brings us up to my method right here, or just a method to get it, the method that I'm going to be showcasing, and that's the contract manager over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to this contract manager over here, and we're going to be collecting these contract coins. Once we collect 1,500 contract, we will then be able to get whatever weapon that we want. Now, there's a very, very important thing that you need to know while doing these contracts is you have a chance to obtain this right here, which is the Precious Blessing Pouch. This pouch will give you another chance at getting a specific purple weapon or armor piece. If you're lucky, you could get the weapon that you want from this bag and be able to save your 1,500 tokens. Now, there's a way to increase your chances of getting this Precious Blessing Pouch. First of all, I recommend doing your contracts in Kanina Village. I believe this is the most highest level area. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the most difficult spot. Let me know in the comments down below if there's actually a stronger spot. But this is where I've been doing it. It gives you quests in Keto Valley over here and Greyclaw Forest, which are level 50 zones, and level 48 to 50 zones. Both of these give you a chance at getting that bag. So the way that we're going to go about trying to get the most amount of bags as possible is we're not going to do all of these quests. We're going to do one quest. We're going to select one contract, as you see right here. I've already selected one. And then we're going to hit refresh. And then we're going to go ahead and look over this list, see if we can find that purple bag. If not, now we're going to go ahead and pick an area. I like to pick Akitu Forest personally because it's a little bit easier. They're a little bit lower level. But you can pick whatever you want. And also, you want to try to pick ones that all have an easy task. Like, I like to pick the ones that are like defeat the Orc Spearmaster and Shadowmancer, and then we'll try to pick all more contracts that have the same thing. So now we'll go ahead and pick one. Now we'll refresh. That gives us another chance to get the bag. We didn't get it, so we're just going to keep on doing that. So we'll just go ahead and grab some more quests here, keep refreshing, and if we're lucky, we'll be getting it. If we're not lucky, we won't be getting we won't be getting it in this set. But that's perfectly fine. If we don't get it, it's fine. It's just an extra bonus. What we're really here for is grinding the tokens, so that way we can then purchase the thing. Now, unfortunately, we were unlucky and we didn't get the bag. However, we did get the bag from right here from my previous runs. So let's go ahead and open up this bag and see if we're lucky enough to get a purple weapon or any armor. I'll open up all three at once and we'll see what we get. These are all the items we can obtain through it. All of this purple gear we can obtain, but also if we're unlucky, we'll be getting this blue gear down here. And if we're super unlucky, we'll get these things down here. Now let's go ahead and open up and see what we get. Now we got nothing good from here. No surprise there. These bags don't have the highest chance of getting it. But again, it's just a little bonus. Like I said, that's not going to be our main way of obtaining these things. Now, let's go ahead and grab the actual weapon, the way that I meant to do it. We're going to go ahead and head on down to Stoneguard Castle. And again, we're going to need to farm up 1,500 coins So just by doing those contracts over and over again, we will then gain enough coins as possible. And make sure you try to do it in a more difficult area because it gives you more coins. So the later you start farming this, actually, the better. Now we'll head over to the contract coin merchant, and if we scroll on down right here, we get the Precious Epic Level 1 selection chest. This is what we're going to be saving for, and this is what we're going to be buying. We have 1,500, so we'll buy one. And then after you buy this one, you're going to go back to that area, farm up another 1,500 coins, and then buy another purple one for your offhand weapon. And that's pretty much it. As you saw, you could buy these Gamba pouches right here for 200, but as you saw, I've opened 4 of them so far, and I've only gotten blues, so I would recommend not buying this, and instead just save up, buy the Precious Epic Level 1 weapon selection chest. Now we'll go ahead and purchase this right here. Oh, I have to empty my temporary storage first. Go ahead and make a little bit of space in my inventory. Where's my storage guy over here? Just throw some stuff in here so I can... There we go. Alright, now we'll go ahead and purchase that weapon. We'll purchase that. And now we should be able to go into our inventory, select any of these weapons that we want. So as you can see, good dagger weapons, good everything. So whatever your main weapon is, grab that first, and then farm this up again and grab it next. Now, I'm going to start off with the heroic staff, since I'm going to be a staff user, obviously. So we will then click use, and now we have our very first staff. Now, as you can see right now, our staff is very, very weak right now. It might seem like this is a downgrade, but remember, it's because my blue staff is +9 and our purple staff is not. So what we're going to need to do is equip the staff, but first, let's take note of the attack right now. It goes with up to 142. Let's see what the damage will increase to afterwards. So we'll go ahead and equip that staff. Now we'll go ahead and go to transfer. We'll click our staff. We'll then feed this blue staff into our purple staff. Make sure your blue staff is maxed out first. And now you can see our damage will go ahead and increase. We'll transfer it up right here. And now my staff is up to a +6. And if I'm lucky, I have a few extra books that I can go ahead and increase my staff further, because it looks like right now it was a slight downgrade by a little bit. So I'm going to need to get some of these precious weapon growth stones, which I need 7 of. I believe you can go ahead and craft those as well at one of the crafters. Let me see, maybe I can craft it over here. No, this is just a guy that sells it. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much the way that you guys are going to get your purple weapon. So now I've got a purple weapon and my green staff. Unfortunately, my purple weapon is not too much better than my blue weapon, so do keep in mind we're going to need to upgrade this purple weapon. It just takes 1 upgrade and then it's back up to the same power level and even stronger. But that is a good thing to know, that even though you're getting this purple weapon, at the base level, it's pretty much the same as a blue, which makes sense why you transfer it in and it stays the same power level. But that's all I've got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys are able to farm up those contract tokens, and hopefully you guys have been saving as much as those tokens as possible and not wasting it on random stuff. And you too will be able to grab yourself your very first purple weapon. See you guys in the next one.